How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Sandslash, playing in week 3 of the UGA up against the Migrating Milotics. You can see our team up on the left, their team on the right, both teams arranged in speed order, as well as the 6 Mons that we are bringing, as well as the 6 that I think the Migrating Milotics are going to be. I'm going to be real with you. Prepping for this one was super hard because they have so many good options. A lot of different Pokemon that can really threaten our team. One thing that I think could be different potentially in terms of like Creogonal is kind of the mon that like sits in there as like a, is that the one they bring? Is it not what they bring? I'm really not sure on that one. I could see it going any sort of different way just depending on the strategy they want. If they want like some more supportive Pokemon, maybe Aromatisse comes, maybe Politoed comes, maybe Lopunny comes. Like if they want some more power potentially, maybe they bring Sceptile. So that one I'm very unsure about. However, for us, we have our plan. You can see the 6 that we're bringing. We have our super strong combination of Comfey and Moltres Galarian, right? That has been putting in so much work for us this season. We also have Gyarados that I think has been putting in a lot of work for us as well. I think that mon has been really powerful for the last couple of games, and I think that it's going to pull a lot of weight here as well. Terrakion, I think on their side is the scariest Pokemon that they have going on for them right now. I actually really like the combination of like Terrakion with Indeedee female. I think that combination is really cool to like threaten those dark types that Indeedee doesn't want to deal with. So really cool drafting by them. I think it's going to be really fun to try to play around that. We have a lot of flying Pokemon. Rock type is something that we can struggle with, so I'm expecting to have some difficulties dealing with that Pokemon in particular. We will see if they bring it in just a moment when we get to the match. Okay, so looking at the matchup, we can see some things that I didn't think were coming. Although again, like I think if you were watching the team builder, we were not sure on a handful of things. So they do bring Aromatisse though, which makes me think that they might have a Trick Room option going on. And they didn't bring Crocodile, which I think is really good for us. And they did bring the Politoed, which, oh my gosh, that Politoed is so small. Let's make it a little bigger. There he is. Which I think could potentially be an issue for us. We'll have to see how we want to start this off. I think starting Gyarados plus Tangela, I think, is going to be a pretty good start for us because we get the Intimidate drop on Terrakion if they decide to start that, as well as Tangela being able to pull in any attacks away from the Gyarados. So I think we'll start there. And then I think I need this Nidoking to try to threaten the Celesteela. And I think Corviknight could be good there too. I think this is how we'll start it off. So we aren't going to bring Comfey, and we're not bringing Galarian Moltres. So let's take those off the overlay while we're thinking about it. Okay. All right, should be really interesting. I'm really interested to see what they decide to go with for their starting mons here. Not having Intimidate is really nice for us because it would have been pretty tough for us to deal with. Ooh, okay, this makes me think Trick Room's coming. Who takes advantage of Trick Room on their team, though? It would have to be the Celesteela, right? Okay, I think Politoed and Celesteela are the remaining Pokemons, which means potentially no Raichu, that's good. Okay, so we do not want to get a bunch of like Airstream boosts off here. So we're just gonna go here and actually, if we could get a Sleep Powder off, I'm going to try to sleep the Aromatisse. I'm expecting the moves to be pulled away from the Aromatisse. What? What is happening right now? Are they maxing Aromatisse? They're maxing the Indeedee. What? This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I always see this Pokemon used as a support Pokemon. Is this an offensive Indeedee? Ooh, okay. If it is, I'm so completely caught off guard. Max Flare. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, we get O code. Okay, okay, we see you over there. Wow. Not expecting that at all. Tangela goes down. Okay, I gotta write this down. So NDD KOs Tangela with a Max Flare. Oh my gosh, I didn't even look to see what happened. I'm so just caught off guard by that. Okay, so yeah, I mean we're gonna go with Nidoking. Okay, and I'm gonna check to see if Trick Room got set up, which is what I would assume would have happened with these Pokemon. Yeah, and Trick Room got set up. Okay, so yikes. I think I'm gonna go with an Overgrowth. Yeah, let's go Overgrowth into NDD, and I'm just gonna Protect here because we could get hit by a Psychic move, and that would be pretty bad. Wow, I feel super caught off guard right now. This is nuts. Okay, I'm gonna have to be prepared for that, right? If we if one of their game plans is to max NDD, like that's not a normal thing that I usually seen done with NDD, so this is gonna be real interesting. So I think we want to, yeah, Helping Hand makes a lot of sense here. I'm expecting a max Psychic going into the Nidoking. Fully expect them to try to take out that Pokemon. It's a pretty strong one. So how much do we take through this Protect? We get O code through Protect. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Respect for NDD though, oh my gosh. Huh. Definitely catching me off guard. So okay, and probably like a Max Flare coming out into the Corviknight now. Huh. Yeah, we still got 3 turns left for Trick Room. So we'll go Max Overgrowth. Let's see if we can take this thing out. This thing is super bulky too. Oh my gosh. We probably just get KO'd here. I'm gonna go for a Roost just in case we live. Yeah, just in case we live. God, with that Helping Hand, that thing is destroying us. Yeah, this is gonna go in the Corviknight. I don't think we live this. Yeah, no, we don't live this. Wow. Okay, we at least get the... so we don't get 4-0'd. Maybe we can get a chance to see what their other Pokemon are. Okay, you did bring the Celesteela. Super interesting to set up Sun with Celesteela out too. Oh, and let's go and take that off the overlay. Jeez. Let's go ahead. Let's just see how much damage we do to this Aromatisse. Okay, so it's got Moonblast, Trick Room. You're a Meteor Beam set. This is really good to know. So you're Power or Meteor Beam. Okay. Yeah, we took a huge chunk of damage from that thing. They will get to see what item we are. Yeah. This will give me a sense of how much damage we do to Aromatisse. I don't imagine it's very much, though. Yeah. Okay, so how do we make some changes to what we're doing in this match? Because at this point, that's really all we're doing right now. Is just scouting to see like how are we going to change it up when we get into our next game. Because this, that max threw me for a loop. Is that a KO? Yeah. Okay, so then Amethyst. KO Gyarados. With Moonblast. Okay, so yeah, we'll take a look at the lead card. The lead card. Okay, so we'll have to think about how we want to switch things up once we go into this next game. Okay, so taking a look at the matchup again, I think this is the route that we're going to go with. I'm thinking I want to try to get off our weakness policy proc off of Comfy and Moltres. And then I would like the opportunity to switch in Gyarados in on the Terrakion to lower its attack if that's what they start with as well. This is going to be a very interesting game to play out though. We do have Taunt on Comfy as well, so we have the opportunity to kind of play around with those mind games a little bit more now too. This looks like, now that I'm like seeing what they brought and how they brought it, like that makes a lot of sense to counter some of the stuff we have going on. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty tough match to finish out. We're gonna have to win the next 2 games here, being very much down on the back foot. And I think what did I say? Yeah, we didn't have Corviknight because I really want to have Nidoking. I think I need that to be able to threaten the Celesteela. So, do they switch theirs? Nope, makes sense. Keep it the same. It worked. Why not keep it the same? So, okay, so at this point, we're going to taunt the... Yeah, we're going to try to taunt the Aromatisse. And, I kind of want to just go out full Max Darkness on this NDD. I think we should be able to do a huge chunk of damage to it if we don't KO it. I mean, it looks like it's pretty offensive. And if that's the case, then we may be able to get an Oko here. That would be absolutely massive if we could take away that threat that like got 3 kills in the first game. So yeah, so they do decide to Dynamax as well. So I'm expecting this to be the NDD again. Dang, respect for the NDD max. 2 games in a row. Oh man, how exciting. I never see this Pokemon Dynamaxed. I'm excited to see what it can pull off. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so we do a little over half. Could you imagine if it was weakness policy? How funny would that be? That would be absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. You can't taunt this thing. And it's got Starfall too? Okay, well we do get the weakness policy boost, which is massive. I forgot you couldn't taunt that Pokemon. Okay, well that's a big misplay on our part. So they do get we get our weakness policy boost. They're gonna get off Trick Room, so they will have speed control for the next couple of turns. I missed that. Their Life Orb. Their Life Orb on the NDD. Okay. And we took that pretty well. Let's go for the Floral Healing. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal up our Moltres. And would they max guard? Or are they just going to go for some more damage on the Moltres? I'm going to go ahead and go after this NDD. I could see them max guarding here, but kind of one of 2 things happens. If they go for the attack, we'll get the Berserk boost, then we'll heal back. Oh, we'll heal back up. Well, I guess we won't get the Berserk boost, right? Because we're going to heal up first from Comfy. Then we'll, yeah, and you're going to go for that boost. So we'll be back up at full here. Well, I guess not quite full, right? Because it works based on how much health you have when you're not Dynamax. But we should be able to live this. Yeah, we live this. I wonder, I wasn't checking to see how much health we got back from that floral healing. But it makes me wonder if that was important. So we do pick up this KO, and that's... Whoo! Whoo! glad that one's gone. Glad that one's gone. that Pokemon was scary. Okay, so we get the KO here. So we get to KO the NDD. Okay, and they do have Politoed, which makes me think that they have, yeah, it makes me think they have, what's his face as the last Pokemon. Do I want to go for another healing here? I kind of want to, and I think at this point we just keep smacking away with these Max Darknesses. So we'll get some extra health back. I don't know if that's enough to put us over. Oh, wow. Oh, you got a crit. Okay. I didn't think that would have killed without the crit, so that's a little unfortunate. So we end up kind of wasting our turn right there, which is really rough. Oh, Haze. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, and then, so our Moltres dies from Aromatisse. Okay, now how do I want to play this game out? I mean, this seems like a pretty solid call for right now. So they have Haze, which makes me think that I don't want to try to Dragon Dance on this. And they are a special Celesteela. So how do I want to play this out now? I could... I could Taunt. We have 2 turns to trigger him left. Okay. I could Taunt the Politoed, which I kind of like. Or I could Helping Hand. Let's Helping Hand here. And let's get a big Power Whip into this Politoed. Yeah, I kind of like how this looks a little bit better than kind of another plan we have going on. This Moonblast goes into the Gyarados. Yeah, that's the threat. The special attack drop doesn't matter to us. Hypnosis. Oh my gosh. Dang, their team is all sorts of frustrating. Okay. That's super rough. Now it really makes me want to have taunted this thing at last turn. You know what? We're going to... I don't think we win if this thing dies, so let's try to keep it healthy. And we'll Power Whip into that again. But if we can try to keep this Pokemon healthy while Rain is up, then we do get the Rain bonus here, which would be nice. And we'll negate the Moonblast damage, so we can try to keep this Pokemon around a little bit longer. God, that does so much damage. Oh, another crit. Okay, that's really unfortunate. The accuracy drop is rough too. Double accuracy drop? Oh my. Okay. that's so rough. God, I almost want to switch out this Gyarados now. At least we're back to regular speed. Which I don't know if that's actually good or not. It just is. Okay, let's go ahead and taunt you. And let's go ahead and Power Whip. Let's see if we can wake up this turn. Nope, asleep. So, okay, next turn we do wake up. Oh, it protects your allies too? Oh, okay. All right, well, I'm learning something new here. That's real unfortunate. So we're going to get put to sleep again. This is one of those things that, like, I really like that in singles, there's that rule where only one Pokemon can be put to sleep by enemies, because now we're like, all we're doing is just like chilling here. waiting for them to kill us kind of thing. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that things work out for us here and we get like low turns of sleeps, but it's not looking very good right now. And we probably get KO'd from this this muddy water just based on how much damage it did last time. Well, I guess it was a crit, plus there was the double accuracy drops. Wow, we hit a power whip even with the accuracy drop. How much does that do? That almost OHKOs. That's crazy. Okay. And then it was Politoed that KO'd Comfy. Okay, so we'll get Nidoking in. Shouldn't be very... Actually, did rain end? Looks like rain ended. Okay, so that's kind of nice for us here. I think we'll go for a Sludge Bomb there, and this thing's almost dead anyway. God, can we KO with a... Yeah, gosh. Plus we have that accuracy drop too. I think we almost have to go for a Waterfall. Maybe I can get a bounce off, at least to like delay a turn maybe. Let's see if we can do that. It will mean that all this damage is going to go into... Ooh. Yeah, it will mean that all this damage is going to go into the... Yeah, this Gyarados is dead. Okay. Dang, this Aromatisse has put in so much work for this game. Having the taunt protection there, I thought it was only for itself, but so we're learning something new, right? There was no Terrakion used at all, and there was no. Oops, that's not. Well, actually, Comfy is gone too, and so is Gyarados. Let's see if we can 1v3. Not looking so good, but we'll give it a try. This flamethrower is not going to do very much damage to Celesteela. I think I'm going to try for it anyway. But it's not... Well, maybe we can just pick up another random KO here on the Politoed. Assuming they don't hit a Hypnosis. Doesn't Hypnosis have a low accuracy rate too? Dang, we've been super unlucky this game. This probably KOs. I would imagine it does. Because I'm guessing that this is like a max special attack Celesteela or something like that. Wow. Oh, it's not very effective. Okay, that's right. Muddy Water should do a massive chunk of damage though, especially in rain. Yeah, that gets the KO. Okay, well, good game to, I think it was Brave for the Migrating Milotics. They played really well. Their team threw me for a loop in so many different ways. I felt very, very unprepared being able to fight up against them. And they just played the matches really well, right? They brought stuff that we had a really hard time dealing with. And we misplayed, right? We misplayed around like the taunts. Got a couple unlucky crits, but like that's Pokemon, right? It's going to happen. I think they were in control of the games throughout most of those. And I think that I'm thinking back like what kind of changes we could have made. And I think I was just completely caught off guard by the offensive Indeedee. That was a really, really solid bring. Let me go and throw all the Pokemon back up here so we can see them all. Yeah, the offensive Indeedee, really, really powerful. So I wonder if we had started with Galarian Moltres in the first game, if we would have been in a better situation. But even as it was, like we misplayed around the taunt on Comfy, because I believe we also had Trick Room on Comfy. I'd have to look at the set again, but we could have stopped it from that way instead. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. So if anyone's watching this from the UGA and you haven't played the Migrating Milotics yet, remember, Aromatisse doesn't let anyone get taunted. Important information. Don't make the same mistake I did. Well, if you're here to learn some more, watch me get whooped in some VGC, or if you'd like to just check out some more games, either VGC or singles, make sure you like and subscribe. so you can check out some more of our content. And honestly, we hope you have a fantastic time. Look forward to seeing you for the next video.